Jeremy Weiss here. We're live at the Prosper Show. I'm here with Robin Smith, founder of virtuallogistics.ca. And tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
What do we do? Well, thanks. It's great to be here. We are a data integration company, and we provide data integration in the supply chain. So if you can visualize a retailer that's selling on Amazon, we're at the Prosper Show doing Seller Central or Vendor Central. Maybe they've got an e-commerce play. We can integrate those data feeds into their in-house ERP and then integrate back down through their supply chain to their logistics providers.
So, customer success story. Throughout the years, you've been in business for a long time. What's one that sticks out for you?
Probably a couple. I think one of the ones that that really sticks out in my mind is a company called Danison that make flavored toothpicks. I remember when Peter came to us and he was desperate. He had connected up with a low-end order management package, and they were screwing him around. And he came into our offices. We sat down. I worked up a strategy with him, and he implemented that. And we have actually got him to the point where he is running a totally integrated virtual company, and yeah, and it is they are so automated that it's a really smooth process.
He doesn't even know what to do with his time now that everything's automated, right?
Well, he's busy running around on his motorcycle that's got Danison on it. So check out Danison.com. Great company, great products.
So Robin, on another note, a milestone that you're proud of with the company?
Probably, I think the biggest milestone, as you said, Jeremy, we've been around for a while. I think the biggest milestone for us, and for me personally, was the impact of the recession and the downturn in 2009. We didn't get hit until about 2010, roughly. But to me, the biggest milestone satisfaction was that we were, even though we lost roughly 25% of our business over that time period, we didn't lay anybody off. We managed to preserve everybody's jobs. I think that was a big achievement, and there was a tremendous appreciation for that.
So I'm going to have you, Robin, tell people where can they find out more online, and I have one more question for you after that.
Sure. More online, well, you actually said it, .ca, virtuallogistics.ca, or vlomni.com. So
last, I like to end on a personal note from the founder. A bucket list item. A bucket list item, something you want to do, something you want to see in your lifetime.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I've traveled to 62 countries around the world, so I've done a lot of traveling. I got a lot of stuff off my bucket list, but I think one of the bucket list items that I really, once we exit VL, and I don't know when that'll ever be, but
92.
When I'm 92, yeah, is I really want to get involved in mentoring young startups. I think there's a really, having had the experience that we've had, I think there's a time to give back, and I think that's one of the things I've got on my bucket list.
I'm sure you get a lot of questions from entrepreneurs. What's either a best piece of advice you've given or that you've received before?
Two things. The best advice I ever got was from Sir Terry Matthews of Mitel Corporation. Mitel's a huge telecommunications company, and his advice was, you don't gain anything if you don't risk anything. And he said, you're going to fail, but he said if you don't fail, you've never learned anything. That was the best advice I ever got. The other piece of advice I think that I would give to anybody in a startup, it's something that I learned coming out of the corporate world and starting my own company, was that you never have enough time. When you're in a big corporate environment, you take time for granted because you've got all this infrastructure around you. When you're the guy doing stuff, you never have enough time. So you got to plan it and you got to work it really efficiently. So.
All right. Thanks, Robin. Live from Prosper.